Unbreakable souls, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Um, Thank you for stopping by. This channel provides spiritual guidance, warnings, messages, um, sometimes instructions, direction, and sometimes just a word of motivation. So if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And then move over to the right, hit the drop down and choose all so that you can see when all of the messages are coming through. If I made it to your algorithm, it's for a reason. It's for a reason. So again, go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much. Thank you for allowing me to be one of the individuals that you watch for spiritual guidance and spiritual just enlightenment. I really am grateful for all of my subscribers and everyone that has just been here, especially the day ones. I've now, as time has gone by and we have began to heal and the messages began to be less toxic, I have had a few followers drop off, which I'm actually okay with, because if the messages aren't resonating with you, then you're not in this energy that's coming through here, which is healing energy, which is enlightenment, which is we're just past all the toxicity and all of that extra stuff. So if people are dropping off, then it's all good. It's all good. Not all my messages will resonate with everyone, so if it does not resonate with you, leave it where it is and let someone else pick it up. I'm going to go ahead. Again, I will be doing a reading. There's someone here that is finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. There's someone here that is finally seeing their victory through their new beginnings, through all of their hard work. There's someone here that's finally telling themselves, I'll be all right. There's someone here that's finally able to control their emotions. They're no longer being ran by emotional impulses. They're really grounded. There's somebody here that's grounded and very much so in control. You're healed. There's someone here that's healed. And like I said, things are definitely changing for some of y'all here. Before I get deeper into it, let me go ahead and clear out any additional energy. Some of y'all also may have been getting headaches lately, these last couple of days. Headaches here, and here. Yesterday there was a 6/6 portal. I won't get into details about that, but we've been getting messages to protect our crown chakras. So if you've been getting headaches here, you're dealing with that shift. That portal was open. So some of us who are really in tuned, we're feeling that shift. We feel the portal opening. So I want to go ahead and clear out some additional energy here. Holy Spirit, God, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, ancestors closest to the light. I ask that you protect me as I channel this message for the collective. Any hurtful messages, any negativity, negative energy, evil spell work, anything sent to harm myself or the collective or our offsprings or the people that we love, I do return that to sender so strong that they don't even think about testing us or trying us again, okay? And that's with love, of course. I only accept love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance in this reading. Love, light, wisdom, peace, and guidance. Anything else, you must go. You are not allowed. Only love, light, wisdom, peace, guidance. I know, I speak, I feel, I am love. I know, I speak, I feel, I am peace. I know, I speak, I feel, I am protected. I know, I speak, I feel, I'm connected. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going, shall we? As I was saying, things are definitely changing for someone here. Spirit is saying to keep away from the drama. There may be some drama trying to head your way right now, because just be very aware. You may be having to also see, because a lot of y'all have overcome addictions, have overcome temptations, you're healed, you've overcome past childhood trauma and inner childhood wounds. There's a victory over that. Some of y'all may have been taking extra steps lately to clear all of that out, but it has been cleared out. With that, there will be changes coming, but see, you got to be very careful with when these opportunities present themselves. There's gonna be different decisions that you have to make, and everything right now is based off of decision making. So you really want to make sure that every decision that you're making is aligned with your purpose, and aligned with what you're trying to manifest, and aligned with what you're trying to have in your life. So one wrong decision can make you go, can change everything, and make everything go upside down. So be very careful. Some of y'all need to be very careful with the spending. Some of y'all are being extra careful with your spending. Then there's some that need to really be cognizant of what you're using your money on. You may need it coming up here. I'm not sure for what, but you may need your money very soon. So what I'm hearing is only spend your money on your necessities, bills, food, gas, things like that. Try not to have any extra or overspending. Yeah, very important that you're not overspending right now. That's what came through as well. And then also, as things start to shift for you, collective, there's going to be someone from your past that you may run into that is struggling. And this is that same energy. So as I said, remember, you guys, as I said, these messages coming through, when they start to be repetitive like this is a reoccurring message, a reoccurring from spirit. So this from the universe. So this is maybe the third time it's come through, third or fourth time that this same type of message has come through. And I am being obedient. I even take days off to kind of let the energy clear, but this energy is still here. So that tells me that there's a big shift happening that's going to happen for you very soon, and you're going to have an opportunity to make different decisions to basically change your life. But I am seeing that your wishes and everything that you've manifested will come true. And then once things start to shift and start to move smoothly for you, people are gonna start coming in and maybe trying to ask for things or work with you or something like that. But you will get to a place, and this is confirmation. If you've been working really hard and you're starting to see things kind of move forward in the way that you want to move forward, you will finally be, now's the time. that you'll finally be in a place to where you're confident in what your future is going to look like. Like, there's not going to be any more question. You're going to really feel like, okay, nothing else needs to be done. I've done everything. God is saying to sit back and relax and let all of your hard work and your seeds now grow. Like, there's no need for you can chill now, right? You've put in the work, so the delays and everything is done. Also, what I'm getting is that some of y'all have an outdated idea of what you want your love life or your future love life to be, your future relationships, or just in general, just your, just relationships in general. Be open to something a little different than what you would normally go for. You never know what blessing you're blocking if you have like blinders on. So I'm hearing you need to be more open-minded when it comes to your love life. Some of y'all are definitely really stuck on what it is you want, whether it's marriage, whether it's like something specific in a partner. I'm hearing that you need to kind of loosen those, or maybe not loose, like always keep your standards and your, whatever you like. You definitely want to fight for being treated correctly and being treated right. You want to definitely stand 10 toes down on those type of things. But as far as how you see the person that you're supposed to be with, or how you see your life, you should be maybe have a little more imagination on that. Open up a little bit more on that. Some of y'all need to stop going back and forth with people. Spirit is saying, like, there's no need. Like, maybe some of y'all are having this spiritual awakening and you're trying to like convince people to think and move the way that you're moving because you have this newfound enlightenment. You can't force anyone to see what you see. When your goggles are off, Dick Gregory said this in one of those clips. I don't know. I love Dick Gregory. God bless the dead. But he said something like, when the universe gives you those all-seeing goggles, you can never take them off, and you can't force anyone else to wear them. So right now, a lot of y'all have I'm gonna say a lot of us have had an awakening, and we have those goggles on, and we can see through everything. And I think right now, some of y'all might be going back and forth with people and it's tricky because, again, they can't see what you see. They don't see things the way you see things now. You see things from like a bird's eye view, when it's like you see the bigger picture. And not only do you see the bigger picture, you also see through things. You see everything's pretty transparent. So it's like, I think like some people may feel like you're coming off as a know-it-all. Just, there's no need to, again, you can't force anyone to wear these goggles. Once you're awakened and once you have those, the universe gives you those goggles, God, Spirit, whatever, whoever you pray to, whoever you believe, once you have that clarity, not everyone's going to have it, and there's no need to go back. Just stop going back and forth is what I'm hearing. I do see money and fortune in your future, or not your future, but, well, that came out that way, so it could be near future, distant future. But that sounds silly, right? Like, that's more like, I'm not really a fortune teller, y'all, but money and fortune did come out here, so that tells me that your money is about to start changing. It could be like, when I say that, I want y'all to be, something came through today saying that you need to be grateful for the things that you have, right? So when I say things like your money's about to start changing and it's about to start going up, like, it doesn't mean that you're going to win the lottery tomorrow. It could just mean like, you may a bill may go down a little bit, right? So now that's adding to what your, whatever it is your income is. Like, you're gonna see your money changing in that way. You're gonna see your money growing. You're gonna see your money being more in the positive than the negative. And some of y'all are so far in the negative that even the little positive you're not seeing. Shoot, you could be, let's say you could be overdraft in your account $300, and then out of nowhere, you know, something changed, something is paid to where now, I don't know, say most of those $300 is overdraft fees. Maybe your bank is going to drop the overdraft fees, so then half of that is no longer there. That's a plus from the negative 300. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to start looking in that. Maybe like you get a little bonus from your job, or maybe you might find $20 on the floor. Everything like your money. I think some of y'all are manifesting money, but I got into manifestation a little bit in my other reading. You have to make sure you're manifesting from the heart space and not the head space. But some of y'all are starting to tap into your heart space, so you're seeing little bits of money. And as you master that, as you master manifesting from the heart chakra, from the heart space versus the mind, the ego. See, it's all about your intention. It's all about why you're manifesting this. If you're manifesting a whole bunch of money because you want to buy, it's all about material things. There's not like you're not. Well, I could tell you this because really, if y'all even try to switch up your manifestations, if your heart's not in it, it's not going to work. But you have to be manifesting from your heart space. So like, for instance, if you are trying to manifest a certain amount of money, why do you want that money? Is it to give to others? What is the bottom line of why you want that? And that's what's going to determine whether the universe gives it to you or not. It has to be of love, of purity, of oneness. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be, your intentions have to be pure when you're trying to manifest, and that's coming through. But anyway, some of y'all are mastering that. Some of y'all are switching from ego to heart space, and you're seeing little things. You're seeing your bills go down. You're seeing like little adding, and the more you master it, the more you'll see it come, the more you'll attract. So just trust in the Most High. Trust in the Most High, and manifest from your heart. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry about that. Spirit is saying you are powerful. So as long as you're manifesting from a place of honesty, a place of truth, a place of pure intentions, your manifestations are you are powerful. You are powerful in whatever you do, what you speak, everything like that. Everything is very powerful right now. You're kind of like, do y'all remember like Super Mario, or like the Mario Brothers video game? Like if you're like you just starting it, you know, they're like the smaller size, and it's just like normal size or whatever, and you know, but then when that mushroom comes and it drops on the head, and then they start to get bigger and stronger. That's kind of where you are in this game of life right now. You're at the super sized as far as your power and what you can manifest and what you can. I keep bringing up manifestation, so somebody is like super big on super, like some of y'all are super focused on manifestation. Just know that you are powerful, and it does determine. You have to do the inner health. And this is only for people. This is specifically for the people who are doing the inner work, who are, like I said, some of y'all have done the inner work. Your childhood trauma and wounds are cleared. You've overcome addiction, temptation. Like y'all passed a number of tests. I'm just getting a confirmation of like, don't worry, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Family ties came out. Some of y'all might be dealing with family, or that could be someone's ancestor just saying, hey, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're being guided. You're being guided. You're powerful. Don't worry, you'll be okay. You're being guided by your ancestors. And right now, it's very important, Spirit is saying, to be mindful of the actions you take towards people. And we talked about that a little bit in my last reading as well. There's someone that is, and I don't even want to bring it up, but we know that there's someone that is trying to attack collective right now. I think in each one of our lives, we have someone that is trying to attack us, right? So be mindful of your actions towards people. Don't worry about nobody else, because it's cause and effect. What they do, what they put out, is what they'll bring in, right? So for every action, there is a consequence. So you need to be mindful of your actions towards other people. Stay strong, stay unbreakable. Live in your power. Live in your power and stand on business. Stand strong in your values and in your beliefs. Right now, it's very important that you are strong and you're being assertive. So when people are trying to test you and you feel tested just by situations, you need to stay strong. You need to be strong and assertive. Speak your mind if you need to. Don't let nobody walk over you. If you're normally timid or you normally just gotta let people talk because it's like, whatever, I don't want. Nah, don't let nobody play in your face. This is what Spirit is saying. This is not that's like, don't do that right now. It's very important that you stay strong and don't let nobody play in your face. Don't let nobody disrespect you. And if they do, then you need to be aware of how you treat people and your actions towards people. Be mindful, but don't let anyone play in your face. That's for sure. Some of y'all need to step outside of the box. Step outside of the box. Some of y'all are too comfortable. Step outside of the box. Some of y'all are too comfortable with what it is you're doing. It's time to step outside of the box and try something different. And just understand, some of y'all also are probably you're doing some things, but you feel like it's moving a little slow. You can't rush greatness. You can't rush greatness. You have just understand that anything worth having takes time, takes effort. It takes time. You can't rush greatness is what I'm hearing. You will prevail. You're gonna have victory here. So don't worry. Some of y'all might be worried about, what's to come, but this is like a confirmation reading. You will prevail. I've got abundance again and prosperity. I had money and fortune on the other card. Now I have abundance and prosperity here. It's coming. It's coming. And whatever you're thinking about, you're right. That was for somebody. There's somebody here that may feel a little weak. Someone may feel like you're unapproachable as well. But if they tell you they love you, they mean it. That's for sure. You've got emotional fulfillment also coming through. Emotional fulfillment, peace. If y'all haven't yet, some of y'all do need to walk away from a relationship to allow space for individual growth, or you've already done that. Take it how it resonates. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, Spirit is saying change will lead to growth. So something's got to change here. Okay. Let's see. What other message do we have for the collective? What was taken from you will be returned. What was taken from you will be returned. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. Yeah, your wishes are coming true. Some of y'all had some people that were stealing from you or was taken from you, but whatever that was, it's being returned. I'm hearing tenfold. This was a materialistic person that did this. A dishonest person. This is someone you're not even cool with anymore. We know this. Why is this person always trying to come through? Like, what? Whoever that is, they're getting some unfortunate news. We already knew that, though. I'm gonna stop on that deck because I don't really want to get into that. That person is always trying to come. Hold on. All right, let me get into this other deck because I'm not letting that person come through. That person took over the whole last reading last time, y'all. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all aren't using your imagination enough, so maybe doodle, draw, something like that. Feel free to get imaginative, creative. I keep hearing the word manifestation in my mind. Somebody is super focused on manifesting something. And it could be this person that we talked about in the last reading where they were trying to manifest, but they were trying to do like spell work. So that's also a form of manifestation. But so it could be them trying to like push their way through. But I'm getting strong manifestation vibes here. Like someone feels like they are so far away from what it is they want and what it is their goals are. And I don't think this is you. I don't think this is you, collective. This is someone who wants your forgiveness, but they doubt that you'll let them back into your world. Maybe they're trying to do something. The spell work might be, they may be trying to do something to help the forgiveness part of, like maybe they're trying to mess with your crown chakra to help the fact, what am I trying to say? To help in their forgiveness. To help with you forgiving them. They're trying to like do something with your mind, or they may try to come in and play mind games so that you will forgive them. They want you to let your guard down. They may really regret what they did to you, or they're gonna at least make you think that they regret it. That could be what they're going to do to mess with your mind so that you can let your guard down. But you just got to listen to your guides. They're always speaking to you. You're a seer. You can see through it. And this person knows you can see through. Hear that? See that person? People, I'm going to just say people know that you can see through them. They know that you can see through the BS. So, but they will still try you, though. They will try you. And they're just going to sit around and wait and kind of see what works and what doesn't work. But these people are not healed. You'll be able to see it. Because it'll be like certain things that they do or certain ways that they act or just certain comments they make, you'll be like, that don't sound like. You're gonna know, because I think right now you're actually learning and you're healing yourself. So you're gonna know. You're gonna know that these people are full of it. But they definitely want to reunite with you. They want to get back in your good graces. They're stressed out, and they don't see any end to it. And I'm just, Spirit, what message do we have? What guidance do we have for the collective? I really don't want to talk about this person. What about the collective? Because this person has no love for you, collective. Like, this person just they have nothing going on for them going forward. Like there's no bigger or better things happening for them. Like, they're down and out, but I just don't know why. See, what I'm getting here is that they misused you. They mistreated you in a way to where God put you in their life so that you could teach them certain things. But they fumbled that. And I think they try to tell themselves, like, okay, well, if they walk away, they walk away. But they're changing their tune now because they know that, okay, like, I don't want to say the bad person on that end, but like, they're realizing that God removed them from your life versus the vice versa. They're realizing that they were the issue, is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry that took forever to come out. They're dealing with karma. And you're dealing with dharma, which is divine karma. Everything is on the up and up for you. This person is dealing with serious karma because this is all about actions and, consequences. Actions and consequences. Some of y'all, like I said, it's little bits and pieces. Like, things are turning around for you, but you do have to meet the universe halfway. So just take step by step. Take everything step by step. For every step that you take, the blessing will be 100 times bigger than that tiny step you took, if that makes sense. All you have to do is start taking steps towards your purpose. And that's when you're going to start running into people that align with your purpose. I think it's already happening, but you inspire people, collective. Like I said, your karmic battles are over. You're no longer having to do with that. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Your debt will be wiped clean. Bills will be paid in full. Finances are about to change. I mentioned that at the beginning of this reading. But you have to pay attention. Like, I don't think it's going to be something super big. It's going to be like little things gradually changing, because you're slowly being disciplined, and I mentioned that some of y'all have to kind of watch your spending or pay closer attention to what you're spending your money and your priorities on. I think a lot of y'all are doing that. So as you're doing that, you're going to see things start to change for you. That's for sure. But someone definitely misses you. We know that. And see, that's what I'm saying. This person keeps trying to, and they haven't said anything because you're probably not speaking with them. Like, this person keeps trying to infiltrate your reading, collective. Like, I think this person's really trying to communicate with you. And I think the spells that they're doing now, because the dark spell work that they're paying karma for, now they're trying to do something to, whatever this spell work is, it's trying to telepathically change your mind about them. But you see through all of that. It's not gonna work. this person is seeing how much you've grown. But they're not. This is a dark person in a dark place. I mentioned that some of y'all need to step outside of your comfort zone, even though you may feel a little comfortable right now with the way things are going, and slightly anxious over what's to come. You're being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard, and they're currently being worked on. I also mentioned that some of y'all need to walk away from a relationship and start working on your personal growth. In relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. In relationships, it could be a love relationship, it could be a friendship, a kinship, whatever it is, it's some type of relationship, but you must look for consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you are giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. I think that has to do with this person that's trying to, will try to play with your mind to get you to forgive them. If they've shown you, because I think as a collective we give people chances, right? So if they've shown you over and over and over who they are, at some point you have to believe it. Doesn't mean that you have to treat them wrong, or you can always come from a place of love, but you do deserve better treatment than whatever this person was giving you before. So this person probably, at one point, okay, because this person wanted, I said he, but if this person wants to come through, so we're gonna let this person come through. At one point, they probably had things were probably looking up for them. Now, it's not so smooth. Things just aren't happening at all. At all, nothing's happening for them. Their world feels like it's crumbling down, falling down. They need you. I can't make this out. Look. They need you right now. Maybe this is a message of somebody that somebody's really trying to. So whoever this is for, take it how it resonates. This person, whoever this is really crying out, really trying to communicate with you. They need you. They need you. They might be trying to come towards you, which the spirit is saying to let go of the past. Or maybe they're saying to let go of whatever issues y'all had in the past. Take it how it resonates. But I'm not getting that. Yeah, let go of the past. Stop reminiscing about the past. Be grateful for what you have. Don't think about what was. Think about what is. And learn from those, whatever lessons. So that's what I'm saying. Every person is either going to be a blessing or a lesson. Or I think it's all blessings. So lessons are blessings. So whatever you learned from the past, definitely use that to move forward. But I'm getting here that, you need to, don't even waste your time reminiscing with this person. Just move on. Move on. It's not what you want, is what I'm hearing. This person is afraid. What are they afraid? This person is afraid. Okay, what are they afraid? And we know what they're afraid about because they're going through all of that stuff that was in the last reading for what they were doing. Now they're afraid. Don't get scared now. You know, people could be you know, people can act like gangsters until some real gangster starts to happen. Some real gangster stuff starts to go down. And this person thought they were a spiritual gangster. They thought that they could do all this spell work on you, collective. They thought they could do all this, treat you well. They were really in an energy of like revenge and whatever it is y'all got into it about. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But they thought that they were, they really, they felt, I think they felt deep in their heart that they were stronger than you in the spiritual realm. And they were very overly confident. They didn't want to really take guidance from, they were just overly confident. They didn't want to hear nothing from nobody when it came to like, well, maybe you shouldn't be doing things, but like they didn't want to hear that. Now they're afraid. And now they're just in this cycle, this karmic cycle. Nothing, there's no new beginning for them. All they can do is just sit around and daydream, and I think they're just thinking about you. I think they may have gone too far this time. I'm hearing that. You've gone too far this time. Maybe they've done some things to you in the past, collective. You've been able to forgive them, but this time they've gone too far. It's past you. It's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like if you treat somebody like, we just talk about just everyday life. If you, you know, you can only do so much to where somebody else will call the cops on you. You hear those sirens? Confirmation. It'll get to the point to where it looks like somebody's gone too far. So, like for example, sometimes if people do things, sometimes the victim won't even say anything or do anything. It'll be somebody else that sees it and will report that abuser or that person that's doing wrong. And that's kind of what's happening. Like your spirit team was like, nah, you've gone too. They made a decision to say you've gone too far this time. They're gonna have to deal with this. They're gonna have to deal with the consequences. There's no like weaseling their way out of this one. That's for sure. It doesn't look like things are going to work out for them. I don't know why this person is coming through, but if they want to come through, I mean, maybe we've got some cross watchers. This person can't find the strength to move on. Yeah, you're not communicating with this person right now. You're not even trying to communicate with this person. This person's not getting any type of no type of communication from the spirit world. Like they've lost all connection. That's why they're afraid. They've lost their protection and their connection. All right, let's do some angel numbers. I already shuffled, but let me go ahead and shuffle through again. See, when this person was doing you wrong, they had no compassion. They had no mercy for you. They really tried to hurt you. They really tried to hurt you, collective. They've gone too far this time. You can't, listen, you can't even save them this time. They're in spiritual judgment right now. Because that came, they dabbled in some stuff. You can't, even if you wanted to. They've gone too far this time. They had no compassion for you. Divine intervention. Sudden challenges. Unexpected shift. Things have shifted for them. They weren't expecting it. It may have happened for them starting in like May. May 5th may be a specific date. Something may have happened to them on May 5th. If you're a cross watcher, you know what it is. Meanwhile, collective, you're in your 777 energy. Abundance, prosperity, spiritual awakening, a divine intervention, but on the positive spectrum of it. See, they had a divine intervention because your team was like, you've gone too far, so they intervened on your behalf. But you're in your 777 energy, so you also had a divine intervention, and they intervened, and now things are kind of like there was a fork in the road. Both of y'all was at a fork in the road, and y'all was like going at it at this fork in the road, and based on whoever chose to do whatever, they went down whatever path. That person went down this path, you went down this path, but it was all a divine, and that fork in the road was a divine intervention. They've gone too far this time. But you're in your 777 energy. Some of y'all might be seeing 777 or 111. Intuition. Their intuition is blocked. Yours is on point. Yours is on point. You've already meditate. You've got clarity. You've definitely got clarity. But theirs is blocked. That's why they're afraid. They don't know. Maybe they were used to like. There's this block, man. We've got the victory card in reverse for them. I mean, they're definitely stressed out right now. Stressed out. Stressed out. No support. No support. They've got lots of responsibilities with no support. 444 in reverse. No protection. So I said, this person is afraid because they have no protection and they have no connection. 444 came out in the reverse. 444 is protection. In the upright, it came out in the reverse. This person has no support and no protection. This person is afraid. And this is aligned with how they were coming at you. This is in alignment with where their heart chakra was, where they were manifesting, this is all aligned with that. And you're also aligned. You might be seeing 222. You're aligned. You're connected. You know what I mean? All of this, it's like polarity, right? Polar opposites is what I'm seeing right now. So for you, you're aligned and you're connected. Everything is on the up and up for you. And then this person is dealing with the polar opposite. They've lost their support. They've lost their connection. They've lost their protection. They're no longer aligned. They no longer have balance. They no longer have. This all has to do with life choices. This polarity has to do with life choices. You're on one spectrum, they're on the other. This could be a family member. Could be a family member. This person has no self-awareness, whereas you do. You've done the work. They feel stuck as to where you feel free. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get how this is going here? Polarity. I think the message has to do with polarity. Polar opposites. One spectrum. For one thing there's an opposite. So whatever's happening, and I mentioned this in my last reading, whatever's happening for you right now, the opposite is happening for this person who meant you no good, who had so much hate in their heart for you, collective. Everything that's happening to you, this is confirmation, is happening and the opposite for them. So think about your life. Think about your life, and you'll know where you are on this spectrum. If things are going good for you and things and you're abundant and you're blessed, okay, then your life choices have been on point. If things are like turning to shit for you, you're probably on that other. There's probably something that you need to kind of think about. A lot of us need some inner work. A lot of us have to face the choices we've made and really face those and work through those and try to do right by those decisions we've made. So if you are finding, like right now, this is a time where, again, like it's all about actions and consequences. That's the time we're in right now. So whatever you're experiencing in your life right now, it's based off of your decisions you made throughout your life. Polarity, cycles, 1919. Somebody's birthday may be in September. Karma, cycles. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Polar opposite. So some of y'all are going through a rebirth. Some of y'all are going through, but a lot of it, some of y'all are going through, not the collective. Whoever this is that's in the collective's energy is going through karma. This is, this is their warning to turn their life around. They are under spiritual judgment. I mentioned that also. They've gone too far this time. It's divine intervention. Your spirit team has intervened, and they saw something that they did not like. They saw something that was not okay. God saw something that he was like, go ahead. It's not okay. Collective has been learning lessons. Collective is unbreakable, strong, like they've been through a lot, but this was too far. This was too far. Go get them. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. 666, it's time to reflect. Both of y'all are reflecting at this time. Collective, you may be reflecting on different things and just your life and all the things that you've overcome. This person is reflecting on what they shouldn't have done. See, 666 can mean positive, and then to some that could mean the devil. But there's several changes and unexpected changes, good or bad. Karma or dharma, it really, this is a time of reflection. I think God is putting everybody in this. Everybody is having to reflect on their life and the change and the decisions that they've made in their life. Like right now, this is what everyone is going through. Everyone is going through this right now. Everyone. Some people are out here hopeless, and some people are full of hope. Polarity, I think that's, you guys can look up the word, look up the definition. But that's what the lesson, I think, is today. It has to do with just understanding and reflecting on your life choices and what you've done. And if you feel like you're going through some hard times right now, think back on your life and about the things that you've done. And one of the cards said to be mindful of the actions you take towards people, towards individuals. So if you're going through your life and you're just kind of like doing things and you're not being mindful of how other people's are affected by your actions, it's not looking good for you. Drama alert. That came out twice. Drama alert. One 717. Y'all just keep taking your deep breaths inward, making sure you're taking in Dharma, taking in the energy and stuff that you want to come in, and releasing all of that negativity and all of those spiritual attacks that are coming at you. But there's going to be some type of drama here, but I think you're kind of staying away from it. Has to do with someone not having any type of self-control. Karma again, 888. Someone's finances, everything, job, everything's been affected. But I think collective, you've made the changes, and you've been focusing on your actions and what you're doing. So you're getting, and you were told, you were obedient. Something told you, like, okay, I gotta change my ways. I gotta like really focus on what I'm doing and making sure that what I'm putting out there is what I want to come back. You understand that, but this person, some people don't understand it. There's a great shift here. I mentioned that too, coming on. That 6-6 portal is happening, so some of y'all might be having headaches and you might be feeling fatigued. Normally you might work out, but you're just feeling real tired. It's because of the shift. 1122. Some of y'all, it's time to take action as well. Trust in the process. Take action. You can't rush greatness. Y'all got some good fortune here. 1313. Make sure you're keeping your energy high. A couple of readings ago, I talked about going out and standing in between trees just to make sure that you're on a high vibration. Your energy levels are up. Some of y'all, though, somebody's feeling like low energy. I mean, I just think we have cross watchers here, and that's why I'm kind of making this a dual reading here. That's what it is. We have the collective and we have the non-collective. We just have the cross watchers, which is cool, They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I'm just the messenger. If the cross watchers, if I'm being told to do a dual reading like this, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be obedient. Be assertive. Yeah, take initiative. $8888. Five, change. Someone is not getting no breaks whatsoever. I mean, do y'all get it? I mean, I can keep going. I'm gonna take one card from the ancestors, and I'm gonna call it a day, because this is like the message in the lesson today is polarity, duality, understanding that for every action there is a consequence. This is telling me that there have been some cross watchers on here, because this wasn't collective. You got some stuff in here, but this was also for some other people that needed to hear this as well. So again, I'm the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger is what I'm hearing. Stay strong though. Let's see. Yeah, your spirit guides ain't showing no. They said you've gone too far. They're not showing no grace. No grace. They've put up some type of boundary. They put up something. You're protected by some type of wall of. Nope. I'm hearing that they've made your intuition extra strong in this time. So your intuition is super heightened right now. And that's not by accident. It's very imperative that your intuition is heightened at this moment. And those who are protected, you are feeling that. Those who are not protected, those who are suffering the consequences of their actions, and I will use the word suffering, your intuition is blocked. But those whose intuitions is not blocked, it's super heightened right now. If you were wondering why. I'm hearing everyone that was in that energy of hate, revenge, selfishness, envy, doing things so that they can benefit off of other people's misfortune. They're being there's some spiritual warriors out there that are hunting down those who went against the chosen collective. And those people who are being hunted are God has sent his most capable, willing, strong team, spiritual team. All of those, because we all have different things that have happened to us in our life, and different people, different situations, but it's all the same thing. All of those who've come up against the chosen collective, whatever they did, steal, lie, cheat, beat, whatever it is they did, they're being hunted. Which means, like, if they're trying to hide behind fake accounts, they're trying to hide behind spell work, they're trying to put cloaks. One of the things I said, if they could put a cloak over them and sit in a corner, they would, just to get out of the trouble that they're in. Some of them are trying to do like spells of cloaking, so you can't see where the attacks are coming from, but your spiritual team knows. They see you. You're not hiding. Somebody tried to put a spell of cloaking, trying to hide, throw rocks and hide their hands. Nah. Not against the chosen collective. And y'all, those people did that too many times. One time too many, to where your spiritual team was like, nah, you've gone too far this time. Shoot, they didn't throw no rock. They tried to throw a Molotov cocktail. They try to take you out, collective. And as soon as they did that, your spiritual team intervened. Divine intervention. That's the reading, y'all. And I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable. Y'all are connected. Y'all are protected. Y'all are good. For all y'all cross watchers that are watching this, you see it, you feel it, you know what's going on. I mean, if you needed, thank you. If you needed me to tell you, that's what I'm here for. That's my job. That's my purpose here. I ain't gonna be choosy. I provide the message to anyone God tells me to provide the message to. And today was for both the collective and those who came up against the chosen collective. Remain unbreakable, because these folks is crazy, y'all.